Hello and welcome to Musings by Amit. One subscriber on this channel asked me, Amit, how do I become a hacker? Now, before I get into this topic, I want you to understand that hacking has two parts to it. One is legal, which is called as ethical hacking, and one is illegal, where somebody is trying to get into your computers and try to steal data. So if you are planning to become an ethical hacker, then if you follow whatever I am saying, you'll be able to become an ethical hacker. But if you're trying to become an unethical hacker, then I think you don't need to ask a question because you know that somebody is going to come behind you when you start hacking. So if you are new to this channel, then on this channel I share tried, tested and proven methods to build an unstoppable career in the software industry. So if you are new, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you can transform your career in the software industry. Now let's talk about hacking. Hacking is simply finding out vulnerabilities in software systems. So nowadays the entire world is connected through the internet, and there are so many places where your security is not correct, because of which people can steal your data. And that is where hacking comes into picture. That is where hackers build a really robust system so that people cannot get into the system and steal the data. So the main thing that the hacker has to learn, first thing the hacker has to learn is programming. The hacker has to understand programming, and the hacker has to understand systems, how the various system works, how the networks work, how is data transferred from one place to another, and the hacker has to understand what are the vulnerabilities in the system. That is the main role of a hacker. Then the second thing the hacker has to learn is how to do penetration testing. Penetration testing is a way by which you find out how strong is the system and at how deep can you go within the system to access the private data. So that particular thing you have to learn. And the third thing that you have to learn is you have to learn what are the bugs within the system. For example, Google and Facebook and everybody, Google and Facebook and most of the big software companies will pay engineers to find bugs with their software which can cause a kind of a security risk for the software. And this particular programs are called bug bounty programs. If you go and search on the internet for bug bounty programs, you will find out how you can join these programs and how you can start finding the bugs within a software, which will help you to understand what are the vulnerabilities of the software. So you need to understand these three things, and above that you also need to learn how you can restrict this thing. So how do you build robust system? What are the security policies you need to apply to software so that you can close the path that is available for hacking? That is what an ethical hacker does. So if you want to become a hacker, then you need to start looking at these side of software development. First, you have to start with programming. You have to learn one programming language. It can be any programming language like Python or C or .NET, C Sharp, any of these programming languages, or Perl. And then you need, after that you need to start looking at vulnerabilities in the software. You need to start looking at the bug bounty program. You need to start learning how to do penetration testing. That is what will prepare you for becoming a hacker. Another thing which is very important is to get in touch with other ethical hackers. There are a lot of forums where hackers come together and discuss vulnerabilities in the software, and these forums help a lot of hackers to become hackers. They will get information on what is required, what are the technologies that you need to learn. If you want, then there is one resource called HackerOne. You go to hackerone.com. In that, if you want to become a hacker, then there is a provision. They will guide you step by step on how to become a hacker. If you are a company who want to hire hackers so that they can build a robust security system, then you can also go to this company called HackerOne, and they have all these facilities available for either a hacker or even the companies. As far as unethical hacking is concerned, I will not advise you that route, because the ethical hacking community is so strong that if you try to become an unethical hacker, at some point you are going to get caught by the security agencies within your country, and that is not going to be a good scene for you. It's really going to be bad if you are found to steal data, or if you are found trying to hack into systems which are vulnerable. So I have a video here about cloud computing, and cloud computing is one part where security is a big concern. So watch this video, and thank you very much. Stay focused, stay rich.